Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan has promised to respond later to a letter of demand by parties intending to sue the state over power outages. The state attorney, speaking on behalf of the minister, says Gordhan needs sufficient time to respond comprehensively, and he'll do so once this time is available. What's the way forward now? Well, let's speak to one of the litigants, UDM leader Bantu Holomisa. Mr. Holomisa, good morning and thank you very much for your time. So the 20th has come and gone, and we understand that there was communication coming from the minister and not necessarily a response to the demands, but a request for more time to consider the demands. Your take on this?
We are meeting at 10 o'clock this morning with the lawyers with a view to sign the court papers, and those court papers will be served today. We took his response as somebody who is arrogant, who is not serious about what we are doing. He thinks that we are here to play.
So in that particular communique, it seems they cited the complexity of the issues as a reason for the request of an extension. You believe that that doesn't hold water? At this point, he could have committed.
That is nonsense. We have been under siege for the last 13, 14 years. What steps have they taken to stop this nonsense?
But if we look at some of the demands, be it your eNCA demand, yes, there may be developments there if we are to take what we heard from the president yesterday. But nevertheless, would they not need time to go back to the board and they all sit and decide on a way forward if they are to meet some of those demands, even the one where you state that if there's going to be load shedding, it needs to be done fairly, where everybody's notified? Would they not need to consider what would be a fair manner of implementing load shedding? You don't believe they needed just a bit more time to consider those?
The problem here is around trust issues. We don't trust these fellows. They have been shifting goalposts for the last 14, 15 years. As far as what the president has said yesterday, it will never happen unless the route we are following takes place. That means the decision of eNCA can only be changed in a court of law. You can't just take an instruction from somebody like president or chairperson only, but it has to go to court. So we are on course. I'm happy that the president at least is beginning to listen to what we were saying, that eNCA cannot increase electricity tariffs in the middle of load shedding. So what we are going to do this afternoon, our papers include eNCA, as we said last week, and let there be someone who goes to court and oppose our position. Then we will test whether President Cyril Ramaphosa's wish is listened to by ESCOM and eNCA.
And then to another development, although there's some sort of back and forth about this, but there's a possibility of us being placed on stage 2 or 3 permanently. What is your reaction to that?
There's nothing new on that. We have been witnessing that stage, but sometimes where you get suspicious, you are on that stage and then you are just told that come Thursday we will be on stage 5 or stage 6. How is it determined?
Mr. Holomisa, thank you very much for your time this morning. As you would have heard there, Bantu Holomisa stating that indeed they will be proceeding with their legal bid. At 10 o'clock they meet to just chart a way forward. That was UDM leader Bantu Holomisa.